Welcome everyone to tonight's main event, in which we have the Dunedin Falcons facing off against the Clearwater Tornadoes. Will the Tornadoes be able to disrupt the actual Falcons' flight path, or will the Falcons be able to fly directly through the tornado, not giving a hootenanny about the actual twists and turns? We'll find out tonight here in Clearwater, Florida. Let's get ready for the starters.
We've got number 7, Clay Irby. Number 11, Herman Radisic. Number 13, Rodrigo Suarez. Got a couple with no numbers, so we're going to go with Will Dietrichson, followed by Matty Moses. We've got Noah Graham, number 20. Gabriel Laura, number 26. And number 27, Brian Hernandez. And now for your starting 11 for your Clearwater Tornadoes. Number 2, Joel Hernandez. Number 4, Jackson Hurst. Number 6, Pascal Salsaru. Number 7, John Bruce. Number 8, Timo Nopal. Number 11, Kevin Balthazar. Number 12, Joa Piopunto. Number 14, Juan Dominguez. Number 19, in goal, Mario Piopunto. Number 22, Jose Bolpiera. And number 23, Angel Piopunto. At this time, I'd like to ask everybody to please rise.
And we are live here, in which that ball immediately sent down to Batista, who will send it down to one of the captains, Ehrman, in which that ball is bounced off the chest of Rodrigo. He'll take a quick little look, pressure from the Tornadoes, so they'll actually kick this one back out. Clay to reset, back over to Nicola, and over to Noah, receiving some heavy pressure, calmly back over to Nicola, also receiving the pressure by Jackson Hurst, number 4. Clay with a little bit of pressure here, defensive pressure, in which Tornadoes with the ball, and Nicola immediately closing down that actual striking lane there from Jackson Hurst, number 4. His previous club, I believe, possibly on the Chargers, not sure. Got to really talk with his agent. I do know that he was recently on the actual Chargers. As the right back, Brian will send this back, set it up with Noah, sending it back over to Nicola. He'll take a look downfield, also with pressure on his right, but Comley is able to connect with the midfield. A nice little lead pass over to Jack. He'll turn on the boosters, and as will the Tornado defense, able to close that down. Brian being called upon, he'll send this one out to the other Brian. 2 Brians, 1 Realm. And over to number 7, that's John, also with the Chargers. A number of these players all knowing each other, which is a great thing with these particular games here, when all of the actual players know each other from different neighboring clubs, neighboring cities, and everything else under the sun. As Brian, he'll quickly send this one out of bounds. Early on here, 0-0 with about 6 minutes off of the clock. Tornado gearing up for the quick little throw-in. Possibly into the box there, but Noah closing down the gap. I believe that's Gabriel trying to send that one. Hurst is going to send this one, trying to connect with 7. They'll retry this one again. Hernandez quickly sending that one out. Jack with the containment gets the outside of the right foot, outside of the left foot out on that one. And it's a lead pass. Long legs Hernandez. He'll send that one right back, not allowing anything. 6 is going to actually run out. He'll take a look inside. Noah's going to head that one out. Great play there, stopping that. Noah's going to get a foot on this one, sending that one down as he's pointing down to the actual referee. He'll backpedal. Falcons gearing up again. No one handling the balls on the sideline here, which will allow for extra rest. Quick little throw in. Pressure by Noah. Sending that one in. Lionel, he'll send this one down. Oh, we got a shot fired, but blocked by Batista. As 22 will come in and try to make something happen. Sent down by Hernandez. That was Asway earlier trying to make something happen. Batista with a nice little look here. He'll send this one down. Lead ball down. Let's see if he can run this one, as the Tornadoes able to twist and turn their way back to play defense. Coach yelling some critical instructions, letting them know that it is the yellow line as opposed to the blue line. That's one thing with these colorful turf fields. Definitely kind of hard to tell exactly what is the out of bounds line. Left foot, Hernandez tried to make something happen. That one's going to go slightly wide. Tornadoes really trying to make something happen from the back. Plenty of time, plenty of patience, not allowing too much. Past the midline, that one's going to actually bounce back. A lot of communications by both teams. Pressure in the back. Tornado trying to break the Falcon pressure. Pressure coming from many different levels here, in which the strikers for the Falcons creating a high pressure, as is the actual midfielders as well, which you can see by the Tornadoes kind of being pinched in. Short ball here with continuing pressure. Hurst trying to make something happen. Midfielders and strikers are everywhere, as are the left and right backs for the Falcons. Ball sent down out of bounds. Clay will gear up for the throw-in, connecting with Batista. He'll take a quick look for any actual pressure. Nicola he'll actually send this one out to Madden. Madden back to Nicola. Plenty of time here, long strides, but lots of pressure as well. Turnover here as Hurst is going to try to make something happen, but he'll be forced out of bounds. Falcons gearing up for the throw, and Clay will look over towards Noah, and then now over trying to connect with Brian and also Rodrigo, maybe Lionel. Brian will reset, send this back over to Hernandez, in which he'll take a look downfield. Pressure still there, but Falcons able to slightly break the press almost calmly, but a little too calmly, as Noah will eventually send this one down. Connecting with the midfield, trying to connect with Ehrman. A little too far though, and that's Juan, which will send that one out to 11, which is Kevin. Falcons need to get back, in which Tornado for the actual free kick here. Not a good settle here. Will goes down, using his strength to contain. Great closeout there by Will, able to actually cause that turnover. Noah's going to get a foot on this one, connecting with Will. Will tries to chip pass it back up to the actual strikers here, trying to connect with Rodrigo or Jack. Gearing up for the throw-in is Clay. He'll look again as Rodrigo will check in, but pressure is on. Brian will check in, see if he can get this one. Hurst will get a foot on this one, try to roll it back, which he is. Headed down by Nicola. Not headed enough. Great stop by Brian Hernandez. As Jack will come in, as will Hernandez with the actual help. Calmly, Brian Batista sends it down to Will. He'll take 2 looks downfield, connects into the actual midfield. Rodrigo's going to send this one down, trying to connect with Gabriel. He'll take a quick look as Rodrigo goes back to check in and take the actual space available. Tornado able to actually get back on defense and stop the actual threat as Clay will gear up for the throw-in. Huge throw in there, connecting with Ehrman, trying to utilize his strength to backpedal the actual defender. High right foot kick, connecting with 12, tries to chip it back over, nothing going there. Batista passes this back down to Hernandez. Hernandez over to Brian. Brian will take a look, trying to connect with Jack, but the Tornadoes are able to actually read that play and get a foot out on that one. Hernandez sending it downfield, trying to connect with Jack. Missed fire, missed actual settle by Tornado. Nicola getting the ball before it actual bounces. Noah with a little bit of pressure here, connects with Hernandez. Hernandez able to squeeze the 2 strikers as Noah will get back into position. Hernandez right on the sideline. Looks at Jack, throws it over to Noah. Noah will get this ball down, sends it down to the midfield. That ball's ricocheted and Tornadoes with the ball. Gabriel in on the action, as is Jack and Batista. Tornado able to actually break through as Madden's going to be able to get this one. Easy ball, no pressure at all. Nicola taking a number of looks there as pressure on by number 4, Jackson Hurst. Got to watch out for him because he does have a lot of speed. Number 2, that's Joel. He'll send this one up, and then he will try to connect with the right strike. Nothing going there. Clay trying to make a play on this one as that ball will go out of bounds. Throw in geared up for the Falcons. Fans on their feet here. Outstanding record breaking. Could it be a record? No, they do tie for 3,200. Actually 32,642. Nicola gearing up for the kick. Noah will take a look to see exactly if he's in the right position. Down into the, no, close outside. Tornado on the attack. Falcons closing in. Plenty of time there from Jose, but they are going to call him for a handball. Fans not happy for that call as they gear up for this kick. Falcons getting in position. Rodrigo talking with Batista, saying, look, bro, I'll send this one in. You gear up and get into place. Keep an eye out on number 4. Ehrman also trying to make a run here. High to the right, very high. I'm sure Rodrigo would want that one back. Goal kick awarded. And plenty of traffic in the background there on Route 60, everyone. That'll bring you right over to Tampa Bay and also back over to Clearwater Beach. As Hernandez will send this one into the midfield. Rodrigo trying to come in, make a play, and get a settle here over to Batista. Batista to Jack. Jack will reset the clock. Try to send it down. No, it's a Fakeruski. Turn over, and Hernandez able to clean it up. But that ball is going to be chipped shot pass down to number 7 as he'll look over to the right. That's 7, John. Got to watch out for him as well, in which he is currently playing with the Clearwater Tornado team, but also the Chargers as well. in which I do believe Clay and Noah on the Falcons did actually play with number 7, John, and Jackson Hurst as well. So again, a number of players as Will connects with Hernandez. Hernandez back to Will, taking a look downfield, trying to connect with the actual midfielder. Nothing going there, but still able to actually clean up his turnover. Containing slide tackle, nothing going, but still staying on him as he actually pressurizes that ball back as Jacques, number 8, a.k.a. Flash, also in the game with a quick substitution that we didn't mention earlier. It's almost as if he magically appeared onto the field, and Hurst is going to take a shot. So Jacques, number 8, he's going to bring in some high pressure, a lot of strength and speed for the Falcons. We got a high ball sent out from Madden, in which Rodrigo will try to get this one down. Hurst again with the ball. He'll take a look. Looks like he did try to make a pass there to the center wing. Nothing going there. Clay will take a look downfield. A lot of pressure there. Still looking downfield, see if he can connect with anyone with 2 players in front of him. That ball's going to be ricocheted out of bounds as he will gear up again for the throw-in. Sends it into the back. Nicola backpedaling. Pressure on. Noah's going to receive that ball. It's a hard settle. Not the usual soft settles that we normally see from Noah, but nevertheless still able to actually get that ball off as the Tornadoes are still trying to contain number 12, Lionel. As Falcons gear up for the throw-in into the box, trying to connect with Brian. Loose ball. Will thought that may have been closer to Will. Hernandez, let's see what he does. He tries to send it into the box. Throw in for Tornado. Batista sends this one back into the box. Defenders for the Falcons. Looks like we're heading this one back and forth. Volleyball skills being showcased here. Tornadoes gearing up for the kick. Jacques, number 8, taking a look back, seeing if he can possibly get a ricochet here. That ball sent down. Beautiful kick, definitely pretty far. A bounce in the Tornadoes' favor, but out of bounds it will go with 24 seconds left on the clock. John will take a look back, talking to his players. A lot of communication going on with the Tornadoes right now. Hernandez will send this one in to Batista. Batista with 2 looks, switches the field over to Clay. He'll backpedal, get a nice little settle as he looks downfield. Pressure on by Hurst. Nice pass downfield, trying to connect with Jacques, but the defenders are all on that for the Tornadoes. Quick little throw in. Batista with the pressure. High backwards pass, but Jack able to get a header on that one. Sent down into John. John's going to get closed out by Noah, which will step in. Hurst, though, still able to actually get the cannon ready. So it's definitely going to be needed for some high stepping into that in order to stop Jackson Hurst. In which I believe that is his second attempt on the actual goalkeeper, testing our goalkeeper already with half of the half already down and 22 minutes left on the clock. Falcons gearing up for the throw-in. Clay will look left, causing John to make a play on that one, but it'll connect over to the right as Lionel will try to check in. Not able to connect. That ball's bobbled out of bounds. Again, no one handling the balls on the sideline, but that will give players some additional rest. Here we are again as Tornadoes will reset, trying to connect into the middle as they do. Center back in there trying to connect. Plenty of time, and Falcons actually getting in. Another shot attempt on the goal. No speed, no pressure, so a lot of helium on that one. Easily grabbed by Madden. Falcons goalkeeper as Lionel trying to actually get a settle on that one. Ehrman trying to use the waist and the strength to gather position. One thing I always notice with these soccer games is that, they're playing on the football field, so it's definitely narrow, as Noah's going to get a foot on that one, stopping that strike. 23 trying to connect again with Hurst. Hurst will leave it for his other colleague. Back over to Hurst, and Clay will quickly step in and try to give and go attempt here, but Clay's on it, but the actual cross still happens. 20 minutes, 50 seconds left on the clock.
Still further out, though.
And distortion of the camera. Let's see if we can get the pixels out of there. There we go. That's definitely much better. Quick throw into Batista. Batista back to Hernandez. Hernandez gets it bobbled. Will all over Hurst, as he will need to reset. Ehrman with the steal, trying to connect with Jacques. Oh, one more step. He may have been able to get a touch on that one. Will connecting over to the left back. But it looks like that one's going to be called back, as Ehrman will look back and also try to apply a little bit of pressure here. Batista, and now over to 6, in which that's Sasubu. Noah with a little bit of containment here. John trying to make something happen here. And I tried to get a give and go, but that would have been offside. So now Jack in with the help. Left inside of the left foot. That was going to be high and to the left. Tornadoes back on the attack, trying to connect with number 10 and 2, but also receiving some pressure from Jack as well in the midfield, as the Tornadoes will reset. Gabriel's going to get this steal. Let's see if he can roll that back, but he has 2 players on him as they gear up for the throw-in. Off of the chest, thrown in by Hernandez to Jack. Jack will take it into the midfield, resetting, getting over to Nicola. Clay will have to deal with some pressure. 1 player on him. That ball's going to go out of bounds. Throw in for Tornado, trying to connect here. Jack's going to interrupt that ball. Jack again on the move. He'll feed this up to the right back, as he'll take a look before he settles. Connecting in with Rodrigo. Lead ball. And stopped by 22. I think that was 22. That may have been Asue with the nice stop. A couple of lead balls sent down, but also got to give credit to the Clearwater Tornadoes really jumping in and not allowing anything to happen downfield. As John will try to make a play on this one, receiving some pressure from Nicola, as John tries to be available there, and Tornadoes gearing up for the throw-in. That ball's going to be stopped by Clay, out of bounds. Tornado gearing up yet again for the throw-in. Really trying to attack that corner. They're really trying to connect with John. Nicola doing a great job over there stopping that. Noah's in on the action. He'll head that ball out of bounds. No, it's still in, but Clay will get the ricochet. Again, Tornado gearing up for the throw-in. And again, trying to, as you can see, the part of the game plan there is connecting with John, as he is a critical piece in the Tornado twisting and turns. Great lead out by the back, connecting with the right back. Jack's going to get in on that one. Not further enough, though, as Tornado, number 2, trying to make a play on that. Possible opportunity or a cross for number 10. Left foot does, but Noah's going to kick that one out of bounds. Not allowing John to receive that ball, number 7. 15 minutes, 40 seconds. Noah's going to head this one down. Falcons playing outstanding defense here. Backs up against the wall, but calmly being able to calm the actual storm. Ehrman with a nice little steal there. Ehrman available on the right. Oh, but gets tripped up. No call on the play. Looks like that was a possible opportunity there. Ehrman was making his run on the right, but they did get tripped up, as Rodrigo will send this one, reset this one, sends it downfield, and that ball's going to go out of bounds. Thrown in hard and heavy out into the midfield. Jack able to get a settle into the direction that he wants to go. Tries to break off with 2 players on him, though. Tornado's able to break it up. Jack able to actually regain traction and get it over to Batista. As Lionel will come in, try to make something happen. And no, that's Rodrigo fighting left and right against 8 and 4. That's Hurst and Tino. Tino, another player known, I believe he played on numerous teams with Batista and also with Batista and Noah yes, actually Batista and Noah and Jack out in the Mexican League. So again, a number of players here, all familiar with each other and playing in different areas. As that ball sent down, Hernandez able to help and actually allow that to actually get sniffed out of the box. Jack trying to make a play. That ball's going to go out of bounds. Well, that was a possible opportunity there, but Tornado able to close the gap. And there's your throw in again. Let's see what we got here. Noah and 10 here. That ball's going to get sent in to John. And there's the great defensive help. Clay coming over from the other side of the field to make sure that that stop happens. And Jacques will try to get in there, as will Gabriel, causing Joel to be a little bit frustrated there, but the turnover in Falcons' favor and possession. Batista out over again to Lionel. Let's see, he'll try to make a play, but Tornado's all over it. Batista again, chip pass over to the wingers and connecting with Gabriel, not getting the best settle, but still fighting their way through. Ehrman will let Jacques get on this one. Oh, there's a shot opportunity. No, he tries to go for the pass there. Possible opportunity there as well. You want to see that shot taken there with the right foot, but with all the energy and everything else going on, and Hernandez is going to try to run this one down, as he will get to it. But we did see Jacques did try to connect with the center winger there for a possible better opportunity, as this ball is thrown in now for the Falcons, connecting with Rodrigo, resetting and sending this one back. As that ball will get switched to the field, Clay's gonna able to stop that one. Plenty of time, settles that ball, connects over to Brian. Brian with a quick lead ball over to Lionel. Lionel will chase this one down, as will Tornado center backs as well. So that ball out of bounds. Great opportunity there offensively, but the defense of the defensive midfielders and center backs for Tornadoes able to also capitalize on their teamwork by closing in that gap, not allowing the Falcons to strike. As Nicola up high, Batista running in. Noah will get a quick ball on that one. Not the best clear out though. Hurst with the ball. He'll take a look, try to connect downfield. Does not send it. Tries to connect up top to John, and looks like Clay and Nicola will actually get ahead on that one. Fans yelling on their feet. Noah finally sending this one out, giving them a little bit more freedom. Ball still hot and heavy, now settled down by Rodrigo, sent out to Batista. Not the best pass though. Jacques in, he'll pass this up to Hernandez. He'll take 2 to 3 looks downfield. Great connecting with Lionel. But the pressure is still on with Hurst on looks like Hurst on Ehrman, in which he'll send that one down, as will Tornado send it right back down as well. And it looks like, no, that's Nicola back there. And here we go. Once again, Noah's going to step in, try to stop this ball. And here we go. Looks like Hernandez, it's up to you now. Left foot shot. And we don't want to see that one. Hernandez was definitely doing the containment, but he may have slept on the left foot ability there, causing that shot. And I'm not sure, but Madden was able to keep an eye on that one. But Hernandez was also in front of Madden, in which that left foot could have definitely connected there, but the Falcons are able to actually get out of that one. And here we are again. Nice little look up top. Who's connecting? Lionel. It looks like Hernandez over to Lionel, as that ball's being bobbled down by Jackson's cleats are going to go a little bit higher than normal. Nicola gearing up for the actual kick, sending this one down. And again, Tornadoes really not allowing anything being sent down there, but the Falcons are still knocking on their door as well, at least trying to, I would say not knocking on the door, they're really more of ringing the doorbell, so to speak. But the Tornadoes are definitely knocking on the door here. But the Falcons, defensive midfielders, left and right backs and center backs, definitely working hard, in which Noah's going to run this one down. He'll take a quick little look and use his body to actually do the containment as well. Definitely not allowing a sloppy kick and just gathering himself to get a better controlled clear out. So, you know, most kids would definitely panic in that particular position there, but definitely good to see him run the ball down and still look over the shoulder to see exactly where the threat is coming, where he can utilize his body. Hernandez with the ball as he'll feed this over to Nicola. Nicola connecting over to Tice. That ball slightly out, in which that will go out of bounds. Not able to get the settle on that one. Tornado gearing up for the throw-in on the sideline. Again, you know who they're trying to find. They're trying to find number 7. That's John. I believe that I did not see earlier, but I guess it's safe to say that he may be one of the captains for the Tornadoes. If not that, definitely a huge offensive threat, as they have been trying to connect with him at least 17 times already via crosses and throw-ins and chip shots and everything else. So Falcons definitely will continue to be busy in stopping him from landing any type of offensive threat, in which already he has definitely had a number of touches, but Nicola, Clay, Noah, and Hernandez have not been allowing anything easy so far during this actual game. So definitely good to see. It is now still 0-0 here in Clearwater, Florida. Tornadoes versus the Falcons. And here's the throw-in again, and exactly back over to John. That's 2 touches, 3 touches, and center midfielders also causing some actual chaos, not allowing John or anything easy to happen, as that Sparrow, aka Mittens, in on the action. Noah with a quick step, not allowing anything happening here. He'll shut that one down, causing them to feed the left strike. Left crosses in the box, trying to connect with John, and there they're closing in. That ball's, what a save there! Madden out of nowhere turning on the springs. See if we can take a look here, see exactly the immediate shutdown there. Noah stepping up, making sure that there's no shots being allowed there close to the 15-yard line, but the ball is then passed over to the left wing. He'll settle this one, sending it down into the box here. Madden keeping his eyes on that ball, as is Nicola, having to actually step up. And it looks like, yes, there is a settle there, and it's actually looks like it's an actual pass. And there it is, 2 karate flying kicks, one by Noah and one by the shot, and a great leap out by Madden, not allowing that ball to hit the actual corner. Tino taking the shot there with the left foot. An outstanding defensive presence there by the Falcons. Fans are on their feet, gearing up. Here we are with the corner kick. And it's a short one, headed over, blocked by the top post, but sent in. It looks like that ball was headed. Let's see if we can take a look, see exactly what may have happened here on that corner kick here. Looks like everyone does seem to be properly placed. Noah and Rodrigo looking in over on this player. Falcons and Tornadoes all shifting into the left. Madden keeping his eye out on this kick here. Rodrigo and Noah are close. 27 coming in. He's going to head this one, able to get the top post. Bounces off the top post, and then a high bounce. John able to head it there. And it looks like just a ricochet off of the top post. It's one of those bounces that are definitely in your favor, for that ball to bounce off of the top post and then bounce off of the actual ground and have a perfect bounce to be readily just headed. So there are the alarms where you can actually, that's the warning of the tornado sirens. Falcons now down 1-0 with 5 minutes left on the clock. Falcons again right back on defense, as Rodrigo will come in and try to make a stop on that one, as Brian heavy on the ball. Gabriel making a run here, as that ball will be sent out of bounds. High intensity game here, almost feels like, well actually it does feel like a playoff match. Throwing into Batista. Batista will send this one out to Hernandez, faking the shot, sends this one over to Nicola. Right up to Clay, or no, that's Mittens. Mittens will go down the field, taking a look over to the right, trying to connect to the midfield. Not able to get the ball out there, though. As that ball is sent downfield, Noah will run this one down, and he does see the goalie able to actually grab this one. Madden with the ball, hugs it ever so tightly. He'll look to the right, left, and gear up for a send down. As that ball is partially settled here, 1v1. Tornadoes with the battle. 10 will take a look down and reset, sending it back to the left back. Able to make a play on it. Does a quick little look, a little give and go, possibly. No, Gabriel, he'll reset. Brian will look on this one. No communication on the pass from Gabriel to Brian, as the Tornadoes, a fake shot there, bringing Nicola up. Noah will come in with the step up, and Mittens will send this one over, trying to connect. Gabriel will send this one up, and here we are. Hernandez will have to control the back, and a quick little pass in, as Noah's going to kick that one out of bounds, not allowing that lead pass. Jack able to get on this one. No, it looks like the left back for Tornado really able to make a play on that one, as Hernandez will send this one in. Midfielders on the ball. Falcons now with it. Rodrigo, he'll take a quick little look over to the left, and yet another one. Ball goes in between the legs, and again back and forth on this one, as 7, that's John, really trying to reset, and now he will get the ball back. As there's a lead ball, Sparrow will actually get in on that one, utilizing his body. Nice little turnaround by Sparrow, able to connect with Nicola. And now Nicola down to, looks like Lionel or Rodrigo possibly, but no one in the area for the lead ball. And now here comes the pressure, as both teams gearing up for a much needed halftime. Traffic really backed up there in the background there. Good luck with that one. And here we are. Again, John with the ball, heads it over to number 2. Jack in on the play, breaking that one up, as Sparrow is as well. And Tice, he'll take a quick little lead pass. Nice connection from Tice over to Gabriel. Gabriel will try to send this one, connecting with Jack. As he does, Jack attack, and that ball's going to be loosely bobbled. Hernandez and Falcons back with the ball, trying to make a play here. Possible opportunity, broken up. A lot of congestion here. It's almost as if, granted, the dribbling ability is definitely there, but really got to kind of dish that ball out. With a minute left on the clock, and of course being down 1-0, I can understand trying to force the issue, but utilize that dribbling ability to continue to do exactly what you've been doing, and that's trying to set something up. Don't force it. Keep the possession, and you're able to actually, the Falcons are doing a great job with the possession. So continue to try to work it upfield, as you do have that ability, as Jack will come in on the containment here and continues with the containment, not allowing anything there. So great defensive help there by Jack, and that ball's going to be sent down. Madden's going to grab this one up. But yes, as I was mentioning, don't overdo it. Don't try to dribble through a number of different players when you call for your other players to actually make their runs and get into position. But again, Falcons, easier said than done, as it's easier for me to kind of say this stuff. But here we are again. Great little lead pass there. Ty's going to try to run this one down. And that ball will get away from the Falcons as they gear up for the goal kick. Huge boot downfield. Tornado with the ball now, Falcons. Brian trying to keep that ball in bounds, and that ball's going to be bounced out of bounds. Throw in there, but where are the rest now? I see three players down, and that's where you want that halftime to arrive sooner than later. You can tell, when you're setting the ball down and you see 2 to 3 players, or 1 to 2 to 3 players and no one else, that halftime is definitely needed. But here we are. Players have switched side. It's 1-0, Tornado's favor. And that may have been one of the, I believe that may have been, that's a red truck there. That may have been one of the parents, possibly from the Falcons. Wink, wink. I think I may have recognized that vehicle. Nevertheless, we are here. Clay trying to make a play on the left side of the field. Couple of substitutions here from Tornado as well, as number 3 is in on the game, as is 13. And there's a shot. You really want to see this goalie get tested by a number of shots. That's one thing I would say, at least for the Falcons. I mean, the way that they are playing this the first half, having some pretty good possession, ball movement, defensive pressure from not only the 4 backs, leaders of the North, not allowing anything to pass, but you know, seeing the actual defensive the midfielders really help out, as are the actual strikers. So, you know, both teams playing well. You know, if you talk about the Tornado, a lot of lead balls in the first 25 minutes from the Falcons, a lot of lead balls trying to connect with their strikers, but the defensive backs have also been there for Tornadoes, not allowing much to actually pass as well. So both teams playing well. Unfortunately, that corner kick was in the favor, top post off of the bounce, and John able to actually get a header on that one. But we'll see if both teams will still be able to remain calm and play through, as Noel sends this ball out to the midfield. Wheel on the ball, Falcon Tornado with the ball. Quick little pass out. Tino tries to connect up to the strikers as that ball, possible opportunity here. 11 on the sideline, tries to send it out. They're stretched out thin here, but defensive pressure definitely helps. As I was just mentioning that as the kind of like the wrap up so far for the first half for Falcons and Tornadoes. Both teams really able to help out defensively as far as the midfielders getting back and assisting, and the actual backs for both teams. And here's a loose little settle here. Let's see who wants it. Tangled up here. That's Ehrman and 13. Who wants it though? Time to reset this one as they're fighting through. And this is where you got to say who wants the ball more. And right now it looks like Brian wants it, as he has a 1v2 possibility there, but 3 not giving up on the play, causing a lot of frustration there. As you can also hear the security dog making sure everything is all set. Here, corner kick, possible opportunity. See if we can get a settle on a shot. Laces down. Ooh. See if we can take a look here again at this corner kick. Great delivery here off of the actual fingertips of the goalkeeper. Kicked out. Hernandez really gets a good settle on this, but slightly to the left. You can tell he definitely would want that one back, as that would have been the equalizer. But definitely still good to see the shot attempt. Goal kick awarded for Tornadoes as they gear up for the actual kick, as the goalkeeper Mario adjusts everything that he has. Possible opportunity here for the Falcons. Ehrman with the pressure, as is Lionel or Rodrigo. No, that's Gabriel in there. Strength now is a factor. Who wants the ball as Ehrman tries to send this one out? Batista tries to connect right back to Gabriel. Or no, that might be Lionel. Rodrigo with an inside V, as he will roll that one back and get a shot off. Take a look here as Batista tries to connect again with Gabriel. Excuse me there. As Rodrigo, he'll bring this one in. Inside touch with the right foot into some space. Then a slight Iniesta there, but just basic dribbling there. But look at the rollback here. Right into the actual shot attempt, as Lionel ducks down, not allowing that ball to hit his head. Great shot opportunity, and this is exactly what you want to see. Continue to play your game exactly how you've been playing it, and just get the shot attempts up. If you continue to do that, it is going to be very dangerous dealing with the Falcons' wrath. But as of right now, it is the Tornadoes, causing the Falcons' flight path to be slightly interrupted, but that's only because of a corner kick, top post bounce ground in their favor, as Nicola and Noah will run this one down, not allowing Jackson Hurst to do anything. in the attacking third for the Tornadoes there. 13 has a nice little turn around as he will run into a brick wall. Nicola in on stopping that passing lane. And will get back in on the play. Clay will head that one down. 3 continuing to send it down. Clay yet again not allowing 11 to receive that ball. Thou shall not pass at all as Clay points his players in the proper direction, giving some leadership and guidance as that ball is immediately sent all the way back to the defenders to reset. Long ball down as Brian Hernandez will actually head this one out. Again, Tornadoes versus the Falcons, 1-0 in Tornadoes' favor here in Clearwater, Florida. As another throw-in will be awarded slightly outside of the box. 3 will backpedal, take a touch into some space and try to make something happen. Ehrman will take a look downfield, connects over there to Rodrigo. He'll send that ball down, trying to connect with Lionel, in which he'll run it down, but the defensive backs for Tornadoes not allowing anything to happen easy. Thrown in to Will. Into the midfield and then back out into the midfield again to Ehrman. Ehrman as Hernandez will take a look trying to connect with Lionel. Let's see if Lionel can connect with Rodrigo. No, not able to get that pass. We all seen it, but it was broken up by Tornadoes' defensive pressure. 13 will reset, send it to the right back and connect back with 13. No, as 3 will go down. Clay will gear up, send it down. Quick little settle here. Brian trying to get the ball down. Tino will switch fields, connecting with the left back. He'll take plenty of time, but pressure is coming in into the midfield now to 2. That's Joel who's going to send this one downfield here as Madden's going to make a play and run out as that lead ball properly placed, catching the Falcons off guard. Madden saying, no need to worry, I'll make a play on it. I've been watching the ball the entire time as he makes a play on that one. Will, a.k.a. automatic start, he will be able to kind of get in and feed his players. Hernandez trying to contain as 11 will take a look downfield. Jackson calling for the ball, and Nicola, he'll come in on it. Clay comes in on it. Madden getting into position, and Will try to contain as well. Noah will send this one out of bounds. Ball, no, still in, sent down to the midfield. Settle off of the chest. A reset over number 3. He'll take a look downfield before he settles the ball, sends it up top. 13 letting it know that he is available. As they gear up, Ehrman with the pressure. Tornadoes will reset. Falcons trying to make a play on that one. Will utilizing the strength as he will again utilize that strength to shield this ball. Shielding that ball to connect to Hernandez. Takes a fall. Ball still in the possession. Rodrigo rewarding. Hernandez taking a look downfield, trying to connect with Jack as he does. And that ball is out of bounds. Will not too happy with the effort, but sometimes the ball is going to go out of bounds on you. But great shielding in defense or offense of awareness from the Falcons. And here we are again, Tornadoes making a play. 13 as he'll get chipped up a little bit. Backpedal pass here, not connecting though. Rodrigo will take a look downfield, connects with Jack. Jack will take a look downfield. He'll reset, whip it back. And here we will reset as Noah will get a touch on this one into the midfield and then also over to Will. Will back over to Rodrigo. Rodrigo connecting with Jack over on the right back / right midfield position. Pressure is on. Falcons still with possession though. Rodrigo taking a look. He'll switch the field, trying to connect with Clay as he does. Clay in the exact right spot where he needs to be as that ball will be bounced up. Great to see the left back Clay making himself available as a reliever and playing high on that play. And here we got a 50-50 ball. It's John versus Noah. Noah going back, trying to contain everything. Will John make a move? No, the containment causes a lead touch. And with that ball, will not have an opportunity to get into the goalie box. So here we got this ball here, 50-50, in which Noah will have to do the containment here. But what I also like seeing here as John starts to set up his slow dribbling / nudges here, Noah will get the initial containment, but Nicola and Madden will also get into position for the actual coverage. So definitely good to see the work there. As you can see, Jack also hustling back there at the end of that frame. So the defensive help and pressure from the Falcons is definitely outstanding to see as they now gear up for the goal kick, in which they have avoided that possible opportunity to extend the Tornado lead of 2-0, but still now 1-0. As the Falcons again with the ball, as that ball loosely passed, not able to actually get anything on it. Noah's going to try for a header there. Nicola is going to try to make a play. He'll utilize his body to shield it and tries to make a pass. Nothing going there. Clay with the help keeps the possession, connects with Jack. As is, they will get that over to Brian and Lionel now with the ball, but now there is a 1v4 opportunity over there, in which it seems as if, again, both teams surrounding and smothering as the ball's loosely settled there, and Tornado will take advantage here. Right back, he'll take a couple of touches here. Loose ball, Lionel trying to make a play, utilizing the strength in the upper body, but that ball, right center back, comes in. That ball's kicked, and there's your audience there. Fans on their feet. Not literally though, but here we are. Clay looking for the throw in. 26 minutes, 50 seconds left on the clock. Ehrman trying to head it over into the box. Center backs all on top of that one for a Tornado. Clay trying to come in, able to connect with Gabriel. Gabriel smothered. No, that was Lionel. So Clay to Lionel trying to make a play here. And there's a long ball sent down. Noah's going to try to make a play on this one, as he will. That ball will get sent down. Tries to connect over with Lionel. Tornado with the ball. Defensive pressure as that ball sent down. Noah's going to kick this one out, and Falcons will get a chance as there are some substitutions here. Both teams will regain the shapes as Jack will send this one out of bounds. Tornado gearing up for the throw-in, as Will and Jack are on top of that ball everywhere it goes. Pressure's on. Rodrigo running. Slide tackle. Does actually slow down Lionel. Doesn't get a play on the ball, but he does affect Lionel as Will is on top of this ball. Heavy. Now able to connect that ball. Will working it over to Ehrman. Ehrman down to Batista. Batista making a couple of touches here. He'll utilize some strength and speed there. Slide tackle does not work. Brian with a 1v2 opportunity here. Pass does not get to where he wanted it. Fans standing on their feet wanting the Falcons to get themselves together and continue to get up there and help him, as Brian was a one-man army there. Definitely needed some additional assistance there as Tino does a little spinarooski here. Clay's going to run this down, and Madden's going to get in on the play to interfere on the shot attempt. Referee will check to see if the goalie is all right. Nicola gearing up for the goal kick. John telling his players to move in and pinch slightly to the left. Nicola able to get that ball. Jack with a nice settle. He'll reset down to Hernandez. Hernandez fakes the pass, gives it down to Noah. Noah will take a look downfield, roll it back out over to Nicola easily with pressure though. Clay with the ball, 1v2. Will does a little push off, connects with Batista back to Will. Will over to Noah. Noah will take a look downfield, take a little bit of touch here. He's looking downfield, not able to connect with Rodrigo, as Jack will get in on this one. See if he can, that ball goes out of bounds. Here's the throw-in for the Falcons, gearing up, keeping the possession alive, as the center backs will now send this one back down to the field for the Tornado's favor. Falcons everywhere, 1v1, give and go opportunity there, nothing there. Havens definitely going to need to step in there. John makes a play, but Will's in with the defensive help, allowing Noah to then get a foot on that one as John makes a play. Body positioning by Lionel And a ball not properly passed there, not a lot of effort there. We've seen this in the past where sometimes during the second half, some of those passes, you know, when there's a lot of running, the effort and energy through the legs is not able to actually transport down to the foot and get out a proper pass with some strength. As that ball sent back down to Noah, he'll take a look downfield as he connects over to Leno. Leno with a nice pass over to Batista, and Batista back over to Jack. Jack will run this one, in which that one will go out of bounds. A lot of playing on the sideline here. I'd like to see that ball get switched around, reset again as they did earlier, and switch that field. It is good to be able to play in tight areas like they are doing right here, but now's the time to get that ball switched over as there's a lead ball there.
Oh.
And again, Tornado defensive backs on top of the play.
Oh, take the space.
As you can see there, one of the fans wanting, looks like one of the backs to take the available space on the throw-in. Clay trying to make something happen for Batista as that ball will be slightly overpassed. Or actually chipped there, because here's Clay's going to make a play on this one, but the midfielders are going to kick that one out. Noah's going to get a settle on that one. Connects over to Will as he'll turn in. Switches the field, connecting with Jack. Looks like he'll have to reset here. No, it's a loose pass. And now we have a possible opportunity where the goalkeeper will make another great play on it. So definitely the right thing to do for the goalkeeper when the ball is overthrown or passed. Good to see the active goalie come out of the actual box here. Ball passed up a little too far there for the Falcons, as that ball is going to be sent over to the left side of the field, kept in for possession purposes. He'll take a slippage on the outside as Will work his header over there. Does a quick roly-poly back into the action though. Connection out to the left strike. 10 trying to contain, or Hernandez trying to contain, as Nicola will gear up for the goal kick downfield to the right side. Will's going to head this one for some continuation, connecting with Jack. Jack will kick that ball in bounds. No one around. Falcons now showing up though. Ball properly sent out. Ehrman's going to get a touch on this one. Tornado working their way downfield. Ehrman in with the press. 3 will take space out of the right back position and make himself available, and he will also, looks like he may have tried to, oh nope, 3 is actually right back, will get himself back into position as the left strike will try to make a play there. Jack with a quick steal. See, now he'll utilize his body and fall down as he looks up over at the referee. Will trying to settle this ball and get it down, tries to get it over to Ehrman, but it's a loose ball here, bobbled in Tornado favor, as the Falcons trying to make something happen. 20 minutes left on the clock as everyone gets back from the water break. Jack looking around. Hernandez with the ball. Tight corner here. Really got to work it out of there, as Jack is trying to do. And Batista tries to connect with Jacques as that ball is reset and now sent back. Switched field, connects with Clay. Clay will try to run this one down. Ball spinning. That ball will go out of bounds. Pressure on by Batista. 15 trying to get rid of it as he does. Pressure on. Great pressure there by Gabriel, number 26. As that ball, Lionel will try to make a play here. Jack looking over to the left. It's a huge switch, trying to connect with Jacques again. But the center backs for the Tornadoes have been quite busy this entire game. As that ball is sent out of bounds, Noah, number 20, left center back, will try to get back into position. Or actually right center back, that is. Falcons gearing up, Tornadoes gearing up for yet another throw-in. See if they connect this one over. 20 getting into position. Batista breaking that ball up. 27 able to get back in on the play, but Batista staying with it. Clay will chip pass it up to Batista. That ball will go out of bounds. John with the huge throw in. Clay showcasing the up ability, the vertical leap, as Jacques is going to run this one down, but that ball will be headed. John will send this one back over to center back position as Jacques is going to try to make a play, tries to get a settle there, puts on the afterburners, a slide tackle, tries to make something happen there as the Tornadoes were trying to needed to do a slide tackle from behind, but Jacques was able to kind of fight through that. As Jack tries to make a play on this ball, Batista in on the action. Slide tackle, tries to get the ball 27 as Clay comes in hot. He'll take the angle and get a foot on that again. Clay allowing for Batista to get that ball. John gearing up as the kick is awarded. Huge ball into the box here. Madden on top of it. As that ball gets sent downfield, headed up back into a striking area here. Falcons trying to reset. John will send this back to the defensive midfielders. Sends it over to the left strike. Great containment there. Actually, great settle that is. As 15 tries to chip it back over. Tornadoes still with the possession here, making things relatively difficult. But here Hernandez will break this one up. 2 slide tackles in a row. Batista will send this up, connecting with Gabriel. Center backs again, sending this one back, trying to get it out of the area as Falcons really trying to get something going as Jacques in on the action as he'll be assisted back up. Great sportsmanship by Tornadoes. Rodrigo with some pressure, utilizing the space there. Definitely got to talk, let him know that, hey, you got a reliever here. Don't over dribble. Batista tries to send this one into the midfield. Defensive midfield, he'll make a play on that one. Clay in with a great stop here, looking downfield. Able to connect with Batista and then back over to Clay. And that's number 2, Joel, also not making it easy for Clay to actually create some type of offense there on the sideline. Throw in over to Brian. Noah trying to take the space where there is plenty of space available. Midfield. They will connect over to Jack. Let's see exactly what we got. Noah does have the ball now, as it looks like they're going to reset this one. In, connects into Hernandez. Tries to make a play here. Possible shot there. Opportunity, no, but they step in, not allowing for the pass or the shot. And Gabriel misses the opportunity there, as he is not too happy with himself. He was in the right place. It looks like he may have looked up at the goalkeeper to try to see if he had an opportunity there. And just a tough break there. But possible opportunity here again, as Batista will chip this one over to Gabriel. Maybe a shot there, but again, they're stepping up, and that's number 14. That's Jimenez, Juan Jimenez, really making something happen as Jackson is trying to put the speed on. Let's see who wants it. And that's 4. Still trying to make something happen. Nicola trying to break it up, which he does, not giving up on the play. Lost it eventually. He actually lost it initially, as Madden will put some fingertips on this one here. Jack with the containment there, but really great to see Nicola not giving up on that play, as he lost the speed battle there, as that shot attempt off of the fingers of Madden again, who's been playing quite well this game. Corner kick awarded for the Clearwater Tornadoes, as that ball not landing, not connecting with anyone. Couple of substitutions here. As Will check back in, getting a well-needed rest here. As Clay leading the charge, connecting with Batista. Batista having to deal with John. John timing it perfectly, but Rodrigo able to actually get in on the action, connecting with Hernandez, who tries to connect with Brian. Batista. Tornadoes trying to actually counter now. Great containment there by Will in the midfield. switching field, causing the tornado, and that's it. Starts with a containment from Will and then a bad pass in the midfield as Ehrman will send this one over to Rodrigo. Rodrigo connecting with Batista. Batista, possible opportunity here, connects with Ehrman. Let's see if we can get a shot off here. Brings it back into trouble though. So not sure exactly what may have happened there, but he did bring the ball back into trouble. I'd like to see a left foot on that bad boy, but maybe he was trying to bring it in right, looking for an opportunity, and then maybe swing it back left. Nevertheless, Tornadoes trying to make something happen here. Containment from the Falcons. Nicola there battling Erst. Great stoppage there by Nicola. Plenty of space there, leading the charge. And that ball is going to go out of bounds here. Thrown in. Nicola trying to break it up. Will get a nice high pass on this one. Jack trying to utilize his leg to get that in there. But Tornadoes on the attack. Bunched up slightly in the corner. Falcons doing a great job not allowing them to kind of move forward. That type of shot they'll allow, but nothing else too easy. As that ball gets sent down, bounces off of the chest of Joel. Turnover here. Rodrigo trying to get it back. 13 working. 13 has been doing a magnificent job with the ball movement and maneuvering his body in a way. You can tell his dribbling ability is definitely increased throughout the season. Long ball sent downfield. That's going to go directly to the goalkeeper, Madden, as both center backs will get into space, but the pressure is high from the Tornadoes, causing Madden to actually kick this one down. That ball is now going to be sent back. Noah's going to try to make a play on this one. Gives 10 a little bump there out of bounds. Tornado ball thrown in right into the back. And let's see what happens here. No cross there. As we gear up for the corner kick. No, it's a throw in. Clay's going to send this one down the line, connecting with Ehrman. But it's a loose transaction. Tornadoes really handling the pressure here. Will trying to apply some midfield pressure. But as far as the possession in the back, as they send this one up, connecting with the strike, Nicola will take a look behind him. Great containment here, but he'll send it back over to the midfielders. Falcons with their backs up against the wall. One zip. Clay's going to come in hot with the containment and get a foot on that one out of bounds. Tino will try to head that one, in which that one's going to go out of bounds. And somehow it looks like we are looking at yet another corner kick here. With 6 minutes, 3 seconds left on the clock. And almost headed in by Jack. But it ricochets out. As Clearwater taking their time as they try to work something from the back. Batista will take a look downfield. Jack comes in with the pressure. It's a long bomb down past the 50-yard line. Throw in for a Tornado. Clay coming in trying to make a play off of the chest here. As that ball is now out of bounds, Batista looking for the quick throw in. Possible quick opportunity for a counter here as they reshape. Clay looks over to the right, able to connect with Hernandez, back over to Will. Will take a look downfield. Nice little push off there, but 23 stepping up. He'll connect with Noah. Noah's going to look downfield, tries to make a play here, connects in with Hernandez, gets back into spot. Noah back over to Will. Will with the switch over to Clay. See if he can take that spot there. He'll try to send that one up top. No one running, though. Looked like a good play from Clay, as Brian will now try to get that ball back. 4 minutes, 13 seconds left on the clock. Clay with the actual throw in here. He's looking around to see who's checking in, as there's not too much ball movement here. Ehrman will now go in Hernandez readily available as well. Batista in the box, tries to connect out. I like that play there, as he did try to actually connect it back.
Oh, it didn't get the settle.
Nicola did not get the settle, and there's a collision here in the midfield. Player looks to be all right as that ball sent down. Looks like Hurst trying to make a play here on the sideline. Hernandez trying to contain Noah and Hurst. Hurst is going to fall down, and it looks like it may be a goal kick here. Yes, it looks like we do have a goal kick. As that ball sent downfield, as time is of the essence now. Quick little containment there. Able to get through, though. Noah's able to get back into position, and Madden's going to make a play on that, as Will did cause a little bit of pressure on that kick. Nicola with the goal kick, sending it downfield. 13 yet again with another touch here. Will's going to take a look downfield, connects over with Jack. Let's see if Jack can reset this. He has 3 players from the Tornadoes around him, as there's some ball movement here, as Nicola will open up spot here.
Good.
Clay readily available.
Take.
You can hear the fans telling him to take the actual space here. Touches are a little long, though. And that ball is going to go out of bounds. Ehrman with a possible opportunity there, but 23 on top of everything there. That's Angel, who has been a threat throughout this game, getting a number of defensive stops, headers, and chests out of the attacking third for the Falcons. Hernandez trying to make something happen. It's a loose pass here, but able to connect with Nicola. Nicola over to Clay. He'll take a look. He's trying to connect with Brian, and he does. Possible opportunity here. And there is a shot there. You can tell he definitely would want to put something extra on that. You got to add a little bit of hot sauce on that if you're trying to actually equalize this game here. But nevertheless, still a good opportunity as the clock is dwindling. Ball sent down. Will tries to make a play on that. Nicola tries to head it back over to the midfield. Will again here. There's a small little collision. And that ball is sent down. Clay is going to connect that over to Will. Ehrman's going to try to switch the field here, send it down. Rodrigo will send this one down as well. Falcons trying to get that ball downfield to get a possible goal attempt here. With the rest of the time being held by the referee on the field. Fans hoping for some additional stoppage time. Falcons definitely. Jack trying to get in on a stoppage here. Pressure's got to be high now if they're going to try to get this one back, in which you can see Jack putting a lot of pressure there up top as Nicola and Clay work the containment here. Tino gearing up to throw this ball in right down the sideline to 13. Clay with the pressure. As that ball is headed out of bounds. And there you have it, folks. An outstanding playoff match type of energy and intensity. This game is over, in which you have Clearwater Tornadoes 1, Dunedin Falcons 0. But in my book, I would say both teams won this particular game here. But, you know, definitely good to see the high-intensity soccer from both of these teams. Both coaches should definitely be proud of the players and the effort that actually happened here today, here in Clearwater, Florida. Enjoy, everyone. Drive safe.